Hey, hey. So it is March 9th. It's kind of crazy. Um, so as promised, I told you I would come over, I would come on here every week on Saturdays. Um, Last weekend, I showed you guys my morning protein shake routine. Sometimes I change it up. I don't always have that same exact concoction, but like today, I'm gonna try something different, and I'm not gonna show you how I make that because I already went through that last week. But I'm gonna try this since I'm trying to do the keto diet. So it's 100% keto food, ketogenic meal replacement shake, 75% fat, 20% protein, less than 5% carbs. And I know that that's what you want with the ketogenic diet. You want all of your food content to be like less than 3%, like, well, as they say, 5%. So it maintains ketogenic state, perfect keto meal when on the go. So I'm going to try it. It's vanilla caramel, and it sounds pretty good. So, but today I wanted to kind of talk to you guys about more of what I eat on a regular basis. And I switch it up. Obviously, I said regular basis just because I am trying to eat a little bit more low carbs. Um, but I wish I could show you guys a photo of what I made last night. And I'm so sorry, my son is wanting all the attention. Hold on. Let's see. You want to say hi to the people? Come on. You can say hi. You can say hi. Okay. Well, this is how you do it. Sometimes you just have to multitask because they're not really. Again, he's only 19 months old, so he's not quite self-sufficient. Will you ever be self-sufficient? Ah, that's the many faces he makes. Okay, so anyways, let's see if I can add a photo on here of what I made last night. I'm still trying to figure out. Welcome. Still trying to figure out. Oops. That's my fridge. I guess you can't add a photo. That's a bummer, huh? You can take a picture of stuff, but you can't add a photo. Well, I will have to think about this when I'm tech savvy in the future. But basically what I made, it's called egg roll in a bowl. And it doesn't have, obviously, an egg roll has the shell, right? That's pretty carby, and you would fry it. And so what I ended up doing was making all the contents inside of it. And I used beef and turkey mix. Again, I mean, people are over this, like on this craze of only eating like non-red meat. And I'm like, hello, in the keto diet, turkey doesn't have much fat in it. So you really have to, if you're willing to eat stuff like that, you really have to think about, okay, I gotta put a little bit of pork in my diet. I gotta put a little beef in my diet. If you're not up for that, there are substitutes. But so I used beef and turkey blend, and then I seasoned it low sodium, and then I mixed it with cabbage, shredded cabbage, or coleslaw mix. And so, and I also added, I'll show you guys exactly, this is the type of stuff you want to really cook with. Son. Okay. Sorry, hold on here. Okay. Oop. It's okay. All right, so this is the type of stuff you really want to cook with here. Okay, that's avocado oil, and it's cold pressed with naturally refined, and it's good on high heat. Okay, cooking oil to 500 degrees Fahrenheit. So I used that when I cooked some of my stuff last night, and a lot of people really like soy sauce, and so you can use coconut aminos. That's what I used in the blend, and it's soy sauce replacement, so it's soy free. I don't eat anything with soy in it. and it's made out of coconut, 480 milligrams per serving, and basically it's organic coconut syrup and Himalayan salt. I mean, that's all it is, but it tastes just like soy sauce. My husband loves it, and he is not a person that likes to do a lot of replacements. And then at the end of it, you just add the toasted sesame. It adds that great kind of Asian flavor. So it's just a finishing oil. That's exactly what it's called, and you just put it on there after you've cooked the entire meal. So I made that. In addition to that, for my side dishes, I had broccoli, and then I made cauliflower mashed potatoes. So those are the type of things that I eat. And then, for snack, I'll have like sardines and avocado. If you guys know of any other snacks that I could possibly eat in the keto diet, that would be great. But at this point, I'm just kind of Googling it. And I think, as I mentioned before in my first video, I work at a dialysis unit. I'm a social worker. And so there's a dietitian there. Obviously, you have to be on a certain diet when your kidneys don't work. And so she's excellent, super smart. We're really, close. We work well together. And so she's kind of been my personal dietitian. And so she walks through all of that stuff with me too. And I have to show you guys pictures in a couple weeks. So I'm on my second week of phase 2 in obsession, 80-day obsession, which is the last phase. Just did day 1 today of week 2 of that phase. And so I think I have 2 more weeks, and then I'm going to show you guys my post pictures. You're going to be amazed. Lost inches. I've lost quite a bit of weight. And, I just have to, again, say I'm not starving, which is the best part. But, so the reason why I wasn't really prepared to show you guys a meal as I promised is because I think I'm going to do like every other week. I'm going to show you guys kind of what I do in the kitchen, and then every other week I'm going to talk a little bit more about my personal life and my challenges. And so today was is more of a diary entry about my challenges. And so Thursday, just a really tough day at work. And I noticed that I am an emotional eater. I know that about myself. I'm aware. Sometimes I turn it off, though. So when I know that I'm eating just without even, being hungry or all of that, I step back and I say, okay, am I really hungry? Should I be eating this? And so Thursday was kind of like just a very stressful day for me. It was like, a low day. And so I talk a little bit about like not eating on highs and not eating on lows. When you're really, really excited and you got a lot going on, try not to eat, just because it's a good, celebrating moment. I mean, obviously you can have a cheat day, but also try not to eat when you're in the dumps and you're not having the greatest day. And I think that second part is the hardest one for me, is to realize when I am having a bad day and I'm stressed out, and, is eating the answer? No, because it just makes me feel worse. But, I've been really good. I've been eating really clean, and so oh gosh. So I've been eating really clean. I say my son just does not want me to be on here today. So I've been eating really clean, and so Thursday I said, you know what? I'm gonna splurge. I'm gonna eat ice cream. And I didn't feel bad about it at all. I did not feel bad about it at all. So it, I've progressed. And that's what I wanted to kind of let you guys know about, is the non-scale victories, okay? There are people who really focus on the scale, like how much weight have I lost this week, this, that, and the third. And it's not all about that. when you're in your fitness journey, it's about progression, even the minute progress. And I'm talking about, like, hold on a second. Yeah, so I'm talking about all kinds of victories, like just gaining strength, gaining muscle definition, gaining more like patience, um, because while you're working out, it is a very like, it's commitment, The other day, since I'm doing this 80-day obsession program, one of my coworkers, she had said, "Oh my gosh, that's a commitment. 80 days is a commitment." And I just thought, and I told her, I said, 80 days is not long. It's less than 3 months. I mean, I guess it would be 3 months, because if you don't work out Sundays, you're cutting out those 10 Sundays, right? So anyways, I was telling her that, and I said, it's really not a commitment. If you work out all the time, even after the 80 days, this journey doesn't end, right? Fitness, eating right, should be a lifestyle. It's part of your daily routine. Just as much as you exercise and you put in the work and energy into that, you need to also make sure you're putting that energy into what you're putting in your body, right? So I was just kind of telling her this because I thought that's no time at all. People work out every day for years, and 80 days. So sometimes you have to kind of block that noise out, because some people tend to just sabotage you. They see that you're losing weight, they see that you're getting healthier, and they ask, which is fine to inquire, but it's almost sometimes like they either want to join the bandwagon, or they're jealous. They're jealous that they don't have the mentality to keep that stamina up, or they're jealous that they're not fit. You can look fit, but you want to be fit as well. So I just think that it's all a mindset. Once the mindset is there, the physicality of it all will also follow. So I had a pretty rough week. I did fairly well, and I decided Thursday I'm going to go ahead and have some ice cream, and I had a bag of chips, and I haven't had any of that stuff in I haven't had ice cream in forever, but chips and carby stuff like that, it's been over a month, or it's been a while, so I have to remember to kind of splurge every so often, because you don't want to binge on that stuff. A cheat day is really what, I mean, it's not really called a cheat day. It's just called a regular day. You just incorporate eating different things at least once or twice a week, right? You also want your body to kind of get used to eating some of those things, so that you're not, eating healthy and eating clean, and then all of a sudden you have junk and you gain weight. Now, that's not going to quite happen like that, because if you have been eating clean for a while and then you eat something that has a little bit higher carb content, your body is going to burn it up, because your metabolism is faster, and it's called metabolic confusion. So once that happens, you're actually in a good state, because you want to continue kind of confusing your body. So every few, days, a couple of weeks, you want to have that cheat day where you're eating a little bit higher carb and sugar content food. Don't go crazy, but so anyways, diary entry 3. I just wanted to come on here, give you guys a little bit insight on what my life has been like this past 7 days. And next weekend, I will for sure show you guys what I cooked. I'm probably going to cook something next Friday to show you guys that, and I will be more prepared. And then as time goes on, I will show more videos on like different types of exercises that I do to try to work certain parts of my body and keeping the weight off. So thanks for joining me again. Happy Saturday, and you all have a fantastic weekend. Alrighty, bye-bye.